everyone, and welcome to Theedrewgamer's Star Ocean stream. I'm just gonna finish setting up. And I've just got to share it a couple of places and stuff, so just bear with me one moment. Hang on, let's go to my channel. So yeah, sorry, apologies for this. We should be fine, but let's see. Damn it. Hang on, sorry, I forgot to do something. It's usually helpful when you change the change what the stream is on YouTube. Alright, bear with me 1 second. Well, my Twitch doesn't seem to be working. Why is my Twitch not working? Sorry, bear with me 1 second. Hang on, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stop this for a second, and then I'll be back to sort it out in a second because I forgot to do something. Alright, hey everyone, and welcome back to the Theedrewgamer's Star Ocean Second Evolution livestream. We had a bit of a problem then because I actually forgot to change everything on my YouTube. So I just want to make sure it's working on my Twitch because I don't think it is. But let me just get up to speed real quick. I just need to do a couple more shares and then we'll get on with it. I apologize for this. This is really irritating. I don't like doing this like once the stream started, but sometimes you have to, because you need to get the links. Need to do a couple more shares. You need to get the links and stuff. So ignore that. There we go. Okay. Well, for some reason on mine, the Twitch isn't working. For some reason my Twitch isn't working. I don't know why. So if anyone on Twitch can let me know, that'd be fantastic. Close that. Why is that not working? Sorry, bear with me a second. Just my Twitch isn't working at all. Like it's not loading for me at all. Apparently it's working, so we shall see. Right, okay, anyway, we're just gonna get on with it. Because I can't wait around for that to work. My friend, anyone will let me know, that'd be great. Okay, so, we're doing Star Ocean...
Square-Enix.
I might probably need to turn that down slightly. Doing Star Ocean Second Evolution. There we go. So you can actually hear me. And this is one of my favourite RPGs that I ever got to play. Obviously, it's a remake of Star Ocean Second Story, which was out on the PlayStation 1. I know the Star Ocean series is the Star Ocean series is obviously synonymous with like having sorry, bear with me 1 second. So the Star Ocean series is what, like I said, one of my favourites. It's got like, it's a mostly action based, which is cool, which is a lot different from a lot of RPGs at the time, which were turn based. And a lot of the things that it always incorporates is character recruitment. So that's one of the things we're going to be looking at throughout this Let's Play, is the character recruitment. And to get this to work, I had to go through a lot of trouble just to get it, because I couldn't find an emulator that worked, a ROM that worked, I should say. So I eventually found one, and I just want to make sure... Oh, awesome! That's good. I absolutely love Star Ocean. Originally I wanted to do the first one, but I couldn't find a ROM for it. So we have two characters to choose from to start the game, and basically what happens between the two characters is that they both join the team. You'll see what happens with them, but like there'll be instances where there's cutscenes that will happen in the girl side rather than the boy side, that you won't see as either or, and you'll see a couple of instances in that, and you get a couple of different characters and things. Okay, so we've got Claude C. Kenny, the 19-year-old son of Ron X. J. Kenny, who was a character in the first game, hero of the Pan-Galactic Federation, an Earthling ensign attending the Federation Academy. It often troubles him that his life has been moulded more by others than himself. And then we have Raina Lanford, a free-spirited 18-year-old girl full of dreams and imagination. Raina is an adept at unarmed combat and has a special ability to heal others. She lives in Alia, located in the southern part of the planet Expel. But I think we're going to go with Claude, and we're just going to... Actually, we can't. Never mind. I thought I was going to try and put the other letters in lowercase. The one thing that is interesting about this game, though, is that when they remade it for the PSP, they did actually voice act it. For a lot of instances, there is a lot of voice acting, which helps because then I can interact with you more watching it. Because when on other stuff, when I'm having to read it, it's hard to interact and read it at the same time. There'll be a couple instances where I'll have to read stuff, but not much. Which is why I wanted to get this version of it on the PSP so they could get the voice acting, because there's only voice acting in battles on the PlayStation version.
Space. The realm of infinite possibility. It has long inspired the dreams of billions.
Something there.
These dreams, countless in number, spread infinitely throughout the universe.
Okay, that should be fine there.
Though some of these dreams are nightmares. A race of sentient beings from planet Lazonia, discovered in Sector Gamma, declared war on the Terran Alliance, igniting the flames of ferocious warfare across the galaxy. SD-342. The battleship Calnus received a commendation for excellence in command for its victory in the battle against Lazonia.
This is events from the first game, I think, from what I remember. Yeah.
SD-346, the captain of the Calnus and his second-in-command, successfully contained a mysterious virus outbreak on the underdeveloped frontier planet Roke. They also were able to prevent the tyrannical G.A. Revorce's diabolical plan to conquer Earth. Thanks to his achievements, my father was promoted to Admiral at the unprecedented young age of 38. I respected him more than anybody else in my life. I know that being a Federation officer is among the greatest accomplishments anyone can hope to achieve in this universe. But I am my own man. I'm no puppet. I'm not just the son of Admiral Ronix J. Kinney, hero of the Pan-Galactic Federation. So what am I doing here, of all places?
So we're on planet Milokeenia, following the events of Claude.
How's it look? Any change from the pre-landing scans?
So they've come here.
None of the wavelengths are showing any response.
I believe
the field resembles a magnetic energy field somewhat, but its exact nature is still uncertain at the moment.
I believe to find
so it's possible
some
that
sort of
it's
device.
absorbing all the waves from the sensors. All right, let's try running a spectral analysis on the magnetic waves the field is emitting. Claude, you're a ranking officer now. Use this to protect everyone if something happens.
So we got Phase Gun Special Art acquired.
What's wrong? Nervous?
No, not exactly, sir.
I'm surprised they did do like a little artwork
Don't
for
tell me
Ronix,
you're
since
already
he was like a
quaking in
major
your
character.
boots,
But
Claude. It's not the kind of behavior I expect from an ensign.
for whatever reason, they didn't.
You can use this phase gun in battle by pressing the special arts button. Don't be afraid to pull the trigger, it might just save your life.
No good, Admiral. There's no match with anything in our databases.
Is that right? All right, let's get a closer look at it then.
Okay. Oh yeah, I need to change something here. Forgot to do that. What are we on? Character 1.
What can this possibly be?
There we go.
Just why would anyone build something like this here?
Let me know if
We'll
you
need to find
can
a way
hear it
into the dome
okay, or you
first.
can hear me over it and that sort of stuff. Because I need to get the
Alright.
levels right.
All crew, spread out and investigate the area. Stay alert, people. Safety is of the utmost priority.
Alright, awesome. Thank you, Tom. Okay, so we can just run around, like, casually. Like, I love this art style for the game. Just because it is sprite-based, but it's all in the 3D environment and stuff, and you have free movement. That's quite a dome, isn't it, sir? Do you think there's a way to open the entrance? Yeah, I do. Look, I'm gonna speak to him first. There's gotta be some way to open this door. You'd think there'd be a switch and sensor somewhere nearby. What that? These people are just idiots. Hey, Claude, did you find anything? Okay.
Dad? Admiral?
What is it, Claude? Did you find something?
Sure did.
I think this is some type of control device. Maybe it'll open up an entrance into the dome.
Good job, Claude. Just as I expected. How does it look? Think you can figure it out?
Just give me a little more time and I should be able to. Got it. It's opened.
How's it look in there?
I don't see any sensors or security measures at the entrance. Beyond that, I can't say anything until we actually go inside.
All right, let's proceed inward and begin with the investigation. Look alive, everyone. We don't know what we'll find inside.
Alright, okay. It does take a little while to sort of kick off, but it's worth it. This is a save point, from what I remember. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so you can come to any of these and you can save it, fine. There we go. Quick saving, jeez. My guess is that an explosion in immense magnitude occurred deep within the planet, but how could such a thing happen on a small planet like this? Please don't get too close to that device, we still don't know anything about it, yet. Something wrong, Claude? I'm busy analyzing the device over here. You go explore the other areas. Okay. So we're just gonna head up here.
Don't be careless, Claude. Wait till we figure out what that thing is before you go near it.
Don't worry. It's nothing special. I'll be fine.
Stop! Don't go any closer. We still don't know what that device is capable of.
Get back here! Stay away from that thing, Claude. Claude!
How are we supposed to accomplish anything if you're going to be that scared? Look, there's no danger at all.
Coordinates 214-368-97781. Opening gate.
What? No!
He's gone.
Claude!
Admiral, please don't.
No, it's all my fault.
What happened? Oh, that's right. I was on Milokeenia. And then that light swallowed me up. Where the hell am I? Dad! Where is everyone? Hey, I still have my communicator. It's no good. I can't get a signal. So where am I? Where did I get sent to? Well, I can't just sit around here and do nothing. I need to figure out where I am right away. From the looks of it, this place might be some underdeveloped planet. Now, where could I possibly be? There's someone there! Whoa!
Alright.
Look out! Behind you! Huh? Ah! I gotta help her.
Alright, so we got our first instances of a battle, so you get a basic idea of what the battle system's like.
We can handle this.
But there's not a lot we can do right now, so we've only got our phase gun, so...
That's one for us. Whoa!
We got to level up, we got one skill point as well, which is pretty cool.
Whew.
So that's just a basic idea of what the battles are like. But we'll go a bit more into that soon.
Ah, I shouldn't have used my phase gun. Great. How could I have been so careless? That probably violated the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact.
So like, it's...
But I had to do it. If I didn't pull the trigger,
they had
I couldn't
this
have saved
pact
that
in place,
girl.
because what happened in the first game was that the two of the characters got involved and on a planet that was undeveloped, but they needed to do it in order to save the planet. But it's
You all right? Well, that was a
but there's
close
like
one.
all these rules in
By
place
the
that
way,
they
if
can't
you
get
don't mind me
involved.
asking,
So that's a female
hey,
character
wait!
that we could have picked, Rita.
She ran away from me. Oh, good. I was hoping you'd wait for me.
I'm sorry I ran away like that.
Oh, no, that's okay.
It's just that everything happened so quickly. I was really shocked.
Scary, huh?
Sure was, Claude.
Yes, a little. Still, I'm really sorry about all this. You saved me, but I just ran off like that.
Where's it gone? There it is.
Nah, don't worry about it. Besides, you did stop to wait, didn't you?
So how was the rest of the stream last night? Oh no, it finished early, didn't it? Yeah, sorry, it finished early.
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Reyna. Reyna Lanford.
Oh, and I'm Claude. Claude C. Kinney. Hi.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Kenny.
Mr. Kenny.
So, Mr. Kenny, was there something you wanted to ask me earlier?
Oh, right. It's nothing that important, really, but... where am I?
Nope.
Are you a traveler?
Something like that, yeah.
Where are you from?
From Earth?
Earth? Where is that?
I figure she wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Well, how can I put it? It's really far away from here. Really, really far away. Probably.
A faraway place? I have never even been off this continent. That's really amazing. Is Earth farther away than L?
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah,
It must have been
I
quite
imagine
a long
so.
and difficult journey.
Sort of. We just sort of casually appeared.
Mr. Kenny, once we cross this bridge, we'll be in Arlia.
Arlia, is that where you live? But, are you sure it's alright if I just barge in?
Of course it is. Besides, I need to repay you somehow.
No, please, don't worry about it. I didn't do anything that special.
You don't have to be so modest. It won't be much, just the least I can offer you. So please.
So how's Monster Hunter going, Dom? How are you enjoying it so far?
Here we are. Welcome to Arlia.
Earlier.
I haven't breathed air this clean in a long time.
What do you mean by clean air? Is there such a thing as dirty air?
Yeah, it's sure dirty where I come from anyway.
Really? I don't think I would like that.
Try to work out who a voice actress is. I know that voice.
Better.
Well, there's plenty of clean air here, so breathe as much as you please.
Oh, thank you. Permission to breathe.
I need to run back home for a little bit, Mr. Kenny. Would you mind maybe taking a walk around the village for a little while?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, no problem.
I'll be right back.
It's probably not a good idea to get too involved with the locals. I better try to find a way back. Maybe the villagers will have something helpful to tell me.
Okay. Wake up better than Arya. You folks don't seem to know anything these days. Okay, so we can't get out of the village just yet. Now I do believe there's like chests all over. You can go off and got leather armor. Oh, it's just automatically equipped. Perfect. 200 fall. Fall is the currency. Resurrection elixir. We've got all these houses we can go in, but when you do this bit, you have to go do it anyway. This is one of the instances where if you're playing as Rita, you'll follow Rita into her house, and then there's a cutscene between her and her mom. But we didn't see it because we were playing as Claude. So it's interesting that you do get different instances of cutscenes.
Well, I told him to look around town for a bit.
Wait a minute, Reina.
Excuse me.
Ah, is something wrong, Mr. Kenny?
No, I was just walking around the village and I wound up here.
Oh, I see. I didn't expect you to be here.
Is this a bad time?
Oh, no, not at all. Mom, this is Mr. Kenny. He's the one who saved me earlier.
Oh my. So he's the one you told me about? Well, hello there, Mr. Kenny. I'm Reina's mother. Just call me Westa. Reina said that you saved her from a dangerous situation earlier.
Oh, it wasn't anything special at all.
But of course it is. It would have been a disaster if you hadn't shown up when you did. I told this girl time and again to stay away from the sacred forest, but she never listens to me.
Oh, Mom.
Reina, you should just be glad that you're okay.
Anyways, Mr. Kenny, I'm sorry I kept you waiting. I'm
Trying
done here,
to-
so how about I show you around the village?
Yeah, sure. Try to figure out
Yes, please. Thank you.
a good way of sharing the content around so we get some more views and stuff on it. But I don't know. I've done my usual sharing and stuff. I just don't seem to be getting anyone right now,
Alright,
which
see
is
you later,
a
Mom.
shame.
Okay, I got it. Have fun, you two.
It was nice meeting you, ma'am.
All right. Do we have?
I'm sorry about my mother. She can be annoying sometimes.
It doesn't bother me. My parents are kind of the same way.
Oh, really?
Oh, thank you. That's. We got a recent follow, which is cool. So I've put my notifications all the way at the bottom. I don't know why that came up twice then, but it's fine. There we go. Sorry about that. I don't know why that kept posting then.
Yeah,
Well,
like
'cause
you
of-
wouldn't believe. You'd be amazed.
Well, shall we get going?
Thank you for the follow. That's hugely appreciated. Alright, okay, so we've got Rita with us now, for the time being at least. So I'm going to put her there. Oh, hello, Rita. Who's this young gentleman? I don't think I've met him before. And we got a new subscriber too. That's perfect. Thank you. This is Mr. Clark Kenny. He's traveled here from far away. Oh, I see. That would explain why I didn't recognize him. Okay. I know I'd really like going to the secrets, but maybe this next time okay? Alright, perfect. This is of Arlia. He's a really knowledgeable guy, but he doesn't seem to be in right now. Okay, we got any chests around? We'll probably do somewhere. Anything? Doesn't seem like it, actually. Not in here, at least. What do you have to say for yourself? Hello, Raina. Mr. Regis has gone to the Salvo up a visit, and I don't think he's going to be back for a few hours. Okay. So we just ignore this house for now. This is home of the town carpenter and his family. He's got a big job in the next town over right now, so I don't see him at home very much these days. These two kids are just here by themselves? That's fine. Don't worry about not being able to speak English. I like it like Star Ocean. It's a really good game. I love it. That's right. These poor kids. I try to visit them as often as I can. That's very nice of you, Rena. Oh, not at all. I try. Well, oh come on. Okay. We got strawberry jam. There's a lot of mechanics that we'll get into and stuff, but there's like, hey lady, oh Rena. There's a lot we'll start seeing more and more as we go on. And is your dad working today? Yeah, he hasn't been back in 2 weeks. But don't worry, I'll look after my sister while he's away. Yeah, I'm not learning at all. I've got my brother, and he always comes to play with us too. Are you gonna tell us that story? I'm sorry, but I'm a bit busy today. I promise that I'll... Well, next time. Okay, you promised. Okay. Now I believe newly acquired items, resurrection, strawberry jam. Okay, it restores HP, but I think there is a mechanic where you can cook and stuff, from what I remember. Well, really, this is the first time I've seen walking around with a guy. Your mother must be worried sick that you've been bitten. There, excuse me. Okay, oh yeah, we haven't come back in over here. So basically you just gotta go around every building and check them out. This is Arlia Goods. They sell all kinds of useful things for everyone. So it smells good. Those are herbs you're smelling, actually. The herbs? Medicine that heals wounds, you know, can't leave on a journey without them. Oh, herbs, I didn't know that. You didn't? Nope. I'm amazed you're still alive. So we can go in there and get some items a bit later on. If we need to. This is the home of the newlywed couple. They're so in love with each other, it's almost embarrassing to watch. Oh. This is... oh. They have chests we can rob though, which is good. We got some blueberries, and we got a rose hip. Do they have anything to say? Hey, you're talking about your boyfriend around town? Please don't miss the he's just a guest, okay? Alright. I believe if we just come into this one, I think this is the last one. This is Velding Church. We hold wedding ceremonies and things in here. Father Marshall is a very hard-working man. He's also there for us if there's something we need to talk about. Sounds like a wonderful man. Oh yes, everyone trusts him. Hello. Really, my child, how are you doing? You look as vibrant as ever. Okay, I believe that's it. I don't think we have to talk to anyone else. We'll find out, because usually you can't get back into Rena's house until you've toured the village. I know, we're done.
Mom, I'm back!
Hello. Rena, I wasn't expecting you two to be back so early. Just in time, though. I was just finishing up everything.
Finishing up? What?
Okay.
Mom, what's all this food here for?
Doesn't it look delicious? I put all of my best recipes out on the table for you.
Sorry, bear with me 1 second.
That's not what I mean.
What? Did I do something wrong? I just thought I'd thank Mr. Kenny with a nice meal.
I understand that, but isn't this a little much?
Is it? He's pretty young, so I figured he'd have a big appetite. You are hungry, aren't you, Mr. Kenny?
Actually, I am, yeah.
See,
Oh.
a real man could put all this away, no problem. So eat as much as you like, all right?
Thanks.
Oh, Mom.
Okay. Sorry, bear with me. I just got.
Oh, thank you so much for the meal, but I just can't eat anymore.
Are you okay? You didn't have to force it all down, you know.
Sorry, I've just got to add some tags in and stuff as I'm doing this. Because I want to see if we can get some more people in.
I'm fine. I've got a cast iron stomach.
I'm sorry my mother made so much.
It was all delicious, though. My mother would never be able to do something like that.
Thanks for the compliment. I'm glad you're happy. I'm gonna go downstairs and help my mother clean up. Feel free to rest up here for a bit, alright?
Alright. Well, let's
Sure,
wait for
that
that.
sounds good.
So let's play RPG. Bit of. Okay. Go to that. Oops. Keep forgetting there is actually a speed up button
Man,
there.
I'm full. Mom, I wonder how she's doing. I hope she isn't too worried about me. I've got to find a way to get home. Reina's taking a while.
I believe this is Raider's room, yeah. So let's have a look around. Oh no, she's coming up now.
Ah, hello, ma'am.
How was the meal, Mr. Kenny? I didn't make too much, did I?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
not
did,
at
but it's
all.
fine.
All of it was wonderful. Thanks for making it.
Really? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. You're welcome.
Welcome to the
So
stream.
you really
We've got
liked it?
someone else joining in, which is cool.
I really did.
Are you 100% sure?
Yeah.
I'm 100% sure about it.
Well, thank goodness. I wouldn't know what to do if it wasn't good enough for the hero.
Did you just say hero?
Ugh.
Mom, I'm back!
Reina! Oh, no, 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 no!
What's wrong, Mom? Why are you panicking like that?
I know, it's just that I've...
Calm
So
down,
wait, okay,
Mom.
there's a food and
Tell
tag.
me what's wrong.
No worries, Dom.
I said it.
Said what?
I said the H word.
What? You told him that? So So what did he say?
So basically what's been happening is
I don't think
we
he
ended up on the
understood what I
planet, on a new planet, and we met a girl named Reina who who's been showing us around.
What's going on here?
And because we saved her life with a strange weapon, she thinks that we are a hero,
Please
basically.
be calm, everyone. It's all right. He doesn't understand what this is all about either.
So I'm trying to put in these tags as well.
Mr. Kenny.
Ocean till the end of time. Star Ocean last hope. Yeah, I'm trying to get as more people to watch somehow, but I don't know how. So I'm trying to add in some more tags on the YouTube side of things. Star Ocean. Okay, hopefully I might put some tags in it. Let's put in final. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, bear with me. There we go.
This must be Claude C. Kenny then, yes? Allow me to say, I'm honored to make your acquaintance. My name is Regis, and I humbly serve this village as its mayor.
Good to meet you, sir.
Allow me to thank you profusely for saving our dear Reina's life in the sacred forest.
Oh, not at all, sir.
So, anyone in the chat getting Dissidia today? I'm hoping mine's going to turn up, but I got ordered it
Speaking
late,
of
so...
which, Reina has told me that you are, at present, in the midst of a journey.
So hopefully,
well,
like,
it's
I'm
hardly
really
worth
looking
calling
forward
a
to it.
journey, really.
So tell me, where is your destination? The kingdom of Krosse? Or perhaps the continent of Lacour?
Well,
A curious traveler indeed. Not only do you not know where you are, but where you are going is also yet unknown.
Yeah, that's my issue as well. I had too many games coming out.
What are you
Sorry,
trying
I'll
to
sit for a
say,
second,
sir?
Ugh.
Mr. Kenny, if you will forgive my rudeness for a moment, I do believe everything you have told us has been a lie. You are far from an ordinary traveler.
It does look super cool. How is the new Cyber Sleuth? Sorry, bear with me 1 second. I just got to do
If
something.
I'm not a traveler, then what am I?
Oh, really? That's cool. Sorry about that. I had to just quickly do something. That sounds super cool. Like, as you know, I only just got started on Next Order.
A visitor from another world. A hero
So,
of legend.
I'm far behind on my
hidden under the
Digimon.
guise of a traveler. In fact, even you will agree that you are the hero of light who has come to fulfill his duty as our savior. Am I wrong?
What are the starting Digimon in that game?
What? Listen, what would possibly make you think that
If it's proof you need, then let me share with you a glimpse of our world. It has been told in our history that when the people of Expel are suffering under the threat of impending doom, a hero will appear in garbs of foreign make, and with his sword of light, he will save us all. Your clothes are nothing like what we have, and you carry the sword of light. What more proof do we need?
What are you... I don't have any sword of light.
Of course you do! You used a blinding light to save me earlier.
That?
Maybe he really isn't the one.
He's got to be.
I think I know why you're all confused. This weapon of mine, it's not a sword of light, although I'll admit that it's something like one, but still, carrying this around doesn't make me any kind of special hero. There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
Oh, welcome to the stream.
How can you say that?
Got some more people joining, which is cool.
Well, I mean, I'm not a hero. I don't have any kind of power like that. I don't even have any idea what's going on here. How can you expect me to save anyone at all?
You truly have no idea? You really don't know anything about the sorcery globe or the cataclysms?
No.
We're not talking about something that happens in the village here. We're talking about the cataclysms that have affected the entire world. It seems that you do not really know what we are talking about. Please allow me to explain.
That's fine.
It all began 3 months ago. On another continent, northwest of this village, there is a kingdom by the name of El.
Do I have to interact with this? No, okay, that's fine.
One fateful day, a meteor crashed upon Aluria, a town located within El's territory. At first, people saw it as merely a rare and remarkable celestial event.
Okay, I'll have to do
But
one,
before
unfortunately.
long, a cataclysm took place. Great hordes of monsters suddenly appeared in the once peaceful nation, and the havoc they spread devastated the kingdom of El. There has never been anything like this before in our world. Not until the arrival of that meteor. It only stands to reason that the two events are related to each other. The meteor came to be called the Sorcery Globe, a stone of pure demonic evil.
It's got a naughty,
No matter how you look at it,
naughty sphere.
that stone must be the reason for the disasters that have befallen the world. And now, just as the sorcery globe fell upon our heads one day, so you have also appeared out of thin air. If that stone is the source of the chaos, then we believe that only you can cut through the chaos and save us.
Uh-huh. Sorry, bear with me.
But I'm just a...
The cataclysms are still ongoing as we speak. Strings of earthquakes like nothing recorded before. Docile animals turning into fearsome monsters. It will not be long before disaster befalls this humble village, too.
Oh, that sucks. I'd be like the worst hero ever. I'd just be like, oh yeah, that's real
I'm not
unfortunate.
anyone special like your story said. How am I supposed to deal with some kind of magic meteorite?
It's true.
If you are not, then where did you come from? And where are you going?
Where's it gone? There it is.
I don't know how to explain it, and even if I did, you wouldn't understand it. The only thing I can tell you is that I'm here because of an accident, and not because I wanted to be here. I just want to go back to where I came from. That's all.
You must have your reasons, but you must let us know more before we can make sense of this.
I know, but that's all I can tell you.
I think I've shared it to as many places as I can, so hopefully we'll get some more traffic coming through.
Very well. If you insist on it, then I am sure there is at least some truth to it. We will have to accept that you are not the hero of light after all.
How can this be?
I'm sorry. This is probably not what you all wanted to hear.
Not at all. It is our own fault forcing you to be someone you are not in the first place.
I'm sorry about this. Reina!
You should probably leave her be for now. She believed with all her heart that you were the hero we needed. I'm sure she will be over it soon enough.
Reina.
Excuse me. Okay, so we're gonna...
There is one thing I would like to ask of you, Mr. Kenny. Please, if you can, try to avoid acting in a way that would confuse others. I am, of course, referring to the Sword of Light, but if you could, I ask you to be prudent with your behavior in general as well. As I explained to you, things have been unsettled ever since the sorcery globe landed. People are anxious and uncomfortable. To have someone who matches the description of our legends suddenly appear in these circumstances, well, hopefully you can understand why people like Reina were holding out so much hope for you.
It's very sad.
I do ask you to be mindful not to instill that hope into people. Please, that would be easier for everyone.
Yes, Mayor. I'll try my best.
I hope. I say I hope. We should be getting into it a bit more now. It's just a very long opening to the game.
What's your next order of business?
I wish I knew. I thought maybe I would try to find something that'll get me back home, but...
In that case, why don't you stay here in our village for a while? You can stay in my house for as long as you like. Perhaps you'll be able to find out something useful while you're here.
Oh, I couldn't impose like that.
Nope.
Not at all. If anyone was imposing around here, it was certainly us. I insist.
Yeah, that's very true.
Well, in that case, I will accept your offer then.
How's it going, Captain Dark?
Did you sleep well?
Yes, very. Thank you.
The mayor will see you downstairs.
Alright, let's... Excuse me. We don't have Rita anymore. Okay, so let me just turn her picture off. There we go. I don't move the background. Never mind, whatever, it's fine. Alright.
Good morning, Mayor.
Oh, it is? That's good to know.
Ah, you're finally up.
It's why it's out of all the Star
Yes,
Oceans,
I needed a good night's sleep.
this is my favourite one.
Superb.
I absolutely love Second
superb.
Evolution. I think it's brilliant.
By the way, Mr. Kenny, if you can't find what you're looking for here in Alia, you might want to try visiting the town of Salva to the north. Salva's a mining town where you can find people from all across the continent. Perhaps it will prove to be worthwhile to have a look over there.
Will do.
All right. Thanks for the tip.
Well, that'd be handy for,
Don't worry
like,
about it.
anything that I've forgotten, because I only went
Think
through this, like,
your
once or
sword of
twice.
light will probably attract too much attention. So please, make use of this sword instead. Finally, if you're ever tired, you can use the upstairs bed anytime you like, day or night.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much.
Alright, give me a sword. So we got a long sword for Claude,
I wish you the best of luck.
which is perfect. Now then. Rita's not in right now. Okay. That's fine. Now I believe we can actually go to the world map, maybe? What have you got? You got a nice pair of sandals for us, that's good. Rose hip, capable of curing small wounds. That's for scanning, okay. Oh, that's fine. Oh, it's this little buffing one.
Hey, mister!
Huh?
If you're gonna leave the village, you better stay close to the road, okay? The forest is really dangerous.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Ugh, sound glitch. Alright, okay, I can finally save it again. Yeah, I do want to overlap. Save complete. Perfect. Okay, so we got the world map, as you can see in the corner. It's one of those old school... Okay, that's kind of scary that it keeps doing that. Bear with me 1 second. There we go. That should actually reduce it from doing that. Okay, so let's just get into some battles. We can show it off a little bit more now. Because we didn't really get a chance to show it.
Take this! That's one for us.
Okay, so we're gonna get a couple levels before going over to Salva. Maybe 1 or 2. What was so dangerous about the forest?
We can handle this.
That's not good. Okay.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out. Whoa!
Got a new level, we got Air Slash. Awesome. Okay, so need to... Okay, so phase one, actually, we can use it. You can set 2 special abilities. For characters like Claude, you can set 2 special abilities. I believe other characters you can't. But for now, we are okay using the phase gun. I believe. So if you really wanted to, you could just run around using the phase gun and you'll be fine. I love the battle music, it's so cool. Yeah, we can still use the phase gun, which is fine. They'll just like die in one hit anyway. You don't have to use that. And what's cool is that you can actually combo stuff into.
Whoa!
We gained a level already. Wow. Okay, 3 skill points. Perfect. So what level are we? Level 4. Okay. We've got a lot of experience from that battle. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna heal. Don't forget, everyone, that as you can see now, that's not the right house. I have all my links and stuff below, down here. So you can check them out. I update fairly regularly on all of them. So just keep an eye out on them, and you can follows and subscribes always welcome. And as always, any donations always hugely appreciated. I'm looking to get, as it says below, a HD capture card for my PS4, so I can do recordings through OBS on my PS4. Because at the moment, what I'm doing through the PS4, I'm having to record things and like using the recording facility feature within the PS4, and it's not very helpful when you're. And then I have to go to PlayStation Share Factory and edit it all and stuff. So I'd rather be able to record it through a capture card, so I can actually do proper editing on it as well, and bring you better content, and be able to like live stream stuff from my PS4.
That was easier than I thought.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna probably get up to level 5. I can't remember too much from the story.
We can handle this.
I haven't really shown this off, so let's do. So you go to like start attacking, and then you can get you can activate abilities during that. And I did get skill points as well, didn't I? Skills, learn skills, item creation. Okay, so he has all these different abilities. What's ability to distill liquids and use lab equipment raises strength by 10 per level. Balance and beauty and might raises strength, intelligence, agility, dexterity by 6 per level. So you get all these different skills and stuff, and you do specialities, item creation, super specialities. So there's all these different things you have to look out for, and I'm probably gonna have to like re-research what I need to do for that, because I cannot remember. I just remember there was a lot of item creation that you could do.
We can handle this.
Let's get rid of these guys.
That was easier than I thought.
Is that going to be enough? No, nearly. So that's the way to Salva. Salva's the binding time, like they said. Let me just quickly find one more battle. Probably only need one. Yeah, one more battle, and we should be fine.
We can handle this.
Alright, awesome.
Well, I'd say that. Whoa!
Awesome, we're level 5, so we got a few more skill points and stuff. Alright. Oh, hello there, I haven't seen you around here before. Where are you from? This is Summer, mining town. Whoopee! What is that? Machinery, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Is there any chests in here? No, not really. You're a food shop, yeah? Yeah. So you get all these sorts of things, like you can buy all these jams and stuff to do healing, or you can buy blueberries to do healing. Blackberries are... Blueberries are HP and blackberries are MP. Or is it MP? Yeah, it's MP in this. We've got a weapon shop here. Oh, there's a chest there. Longsword, Twin Fury, Brass Knuckles. So you get a little look at what some of the weapons are. Hefty Ring. She's an item shop. Yeah? Oh no, accessory shop, sorry. Oh no, she is an item shop. Okay, blackberries are really expensive. Okay. I'm gonna buy probably 5 blueberries. Okay. This is worth a good 50,000 man. What maybe influences that stone? But there's rumors going around. They say Alan, the mayor's son, took that stone away from him. So is this mansion? I don't think we can do anything with this just yet. There's a chest here, cool. Portrait B. Nothing in there. Okay, nothing else that I can see.
Well, shoot. This planet's even more backwards than I expected. I can't find any leads anywhere. Nothing's popping up on my communicator either. Oh well. I guess I'll go back to Arlia and figure out what to do next.
So that wasn't too bad, actually. So now that everyone else has joined, is anyone else picking up the city? I know the Exploder said he's not picking up because we've got Dinosaur Warriors, we've got Theedrewgamer, Cyber Sleuth, the Monster Hunter. Is anyone else picking up the city here today?
What's everyone out here for?
Ah, Mr. Kenny, Rain is in trouble.
Reyna? What happened to her?
Mr. Kenny, do you know about the son of the mayor from the next town over?
I do.
Yes, a little.
Then I'll cut right to the chase. Alan has taken Reyna away by force.
Taken her away? Where?
I'm afraid to say this, but I believe he took her back to his mansion. He's one of Reyna's most overzealous suitors. I never thought he'd be the sort of man who would take things this far, however.
What are you standing here for? We've got to help her.
I'm afraid things aren't that simple. Alan's the son of the mayor. He's one of the most powerful people in his hometown.
We could face retaliation in one form or another. Not that I accuse the mayor of being such a base individual, of course. I'm merely saying that the possibility of such a thing is much greater than zero.
Alan also has a gang of thugs to serve as his personal guard. I imagine he threw his money at all the local ruffians he could find. His gang all look tremendously tough. If we tried to confront them head on, we would have no chance against them.
But still!
Something like this has never happened before. I'm at a loss as to what we could possibly do.
Oh, Reyna. My Reyna.
Then I'll go save her. Since I'm not from this village, my actions shouldn't have any effect on the rest of you. I'm just a random nobody who decided that Reyna could use some of my help.
But Mr. Kenny, it would be too dangerous to try and take them on by yourself.
I can and I will. I have my sword of light, remember? Just wait for me, alright? Don't worry.
Mr. Kenny!
Please save her. I need Reyna back.
I know. I promise I'll get her back to you.
Alright, so we're going off to save little Miss Reyna. Alright, we leveled up quite a bit though, not off screen, during our little trek over to Salva. So we should be fine. I don't see why we wouldn't be fine. Like, I think the first time I did it, I was like level, maybe like level 3. Okay, well, that should be fine. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. The only thing I'm possibly going to do is I'm going to pick up a leather helmet. Because we've got that. Leather greaves, that should be fine. Oops, yeah. Okay, perfect. So, I got my flavors, as I say, I'm not happy. Oh, awesome! That's perfect, Dom. What are you going to treat yourself to? Other than Dinosaur Warriors when it comes out.
Damn it, it's locked! Guess I'm blasting my way through.
Probably cosplay bits, gotta make my Lord Zed. Oh yeah! You're doing, you say it was like a masquerade Lord Zed.
Huh? Crap, my phase gun's almost out of energy. I'll need to lay off it for a while, but there's no turning back now.
Whoa! What was that?
The Sword of Light!
I don't know, all I'm certain is neither Master nor Miss Reyna have left this house. Okay. So somewhere in here, Reyna's around. I heard the Master Alan had taken Miss Reyna here, but they don't seem to be in the house at the moment. Where do you think they could be? That's correct. Did my first layer of mache this morning, give it more layers over the next few days, and wow. That's super cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing that, because like, Lord Zed was just such a terrifying character.
What's that?
I remember the first episode I ever saw with him, and I was like, he freaked me out when I was little.
This is Reyna's hairpin. What's it doing in here?
At the original season, which was your like favorite, like set of Zords
Reyna's
and stuff.
Hairpin was dropped in here.
Like I was like really obsessed with the Ninja Megazord, and I really wanted it.
Thing.
Like as the toys, I really like the animal designs of them and stuff. And then my mom got me the Shogun one, which is super cool, but I was like, I really want the ninja one.
I knew it.
Alright, let's go, oh. This is our first dungeon, I believe.
Are you okay? Who did this to you?
Who are you? Hurry! He kidnapped Reyna!
Yeah, who is that?
I'm Reyna's friend. Is she down this way?
Reyna's been taken away, deep inside the Salva mines. Alan paid me to build this bizarre altar for him. I think he's set on taking her there. I tried to stop him, but he overpowered me.
So he's inside there?
Right. Be careful. Something's not right with Alan.
Alright. Wait here, okay? I'll come back for you once I find Reyna.
Sorry that I can't help.
That's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, let's have a look at the skills again. Okay, so he has some good technology, the ability to distill liquids and raise his strength by 10 per level. Okay, so we'll get that one. That'll be helpful because obviously Claude's are very. As someone who never played these games, the soundtrack society. It does. It's super cool soundtrack. I absolutely love the battle theme in this game. Is like incredible. I'd highly recommend, if you get a chance, I'd highly recommend playing this one or First Departure. Rose hit. Blackberries, okay.
We can handle this.
Look. It's like jogging on the spot.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
It's one of the big mechanics of the game, and we'll get into a bit later on, is is character recruitment. So doing certain things will get you different characters, because you only have access to 8 slots, as you can see across the bottom, and usually a few of them are
that was easier than I thought.
Luckily accessory. A few of them are mandatory characters, but in this one you get lucky and you only have 2 mandatory characters, and then you can like mix and match on the hell are they. Oh yeah, I forgot you can jump. I'm not sure how you jump, but
that's one for us.
So you get a bit more experimentation with the characters and stuff, which I really like.
We can handle this.
I don't think I've got my phase gun anymore, have I? No, I haven't got my phase gun.
How about this? That's one for us.
Alright, chest. Give me. Got some iron, and these all come in handy as we're getting through the games. Save point there.
We can handle this.
The weird ass rabbit.
How about
Ow.
Well,
The first one I also we leveled up again. The first one I ever played for this was Star Ocean Until the End of Time, and as much as everyone hates on it and stuff because it is a very, very bizarre story, it was my first introduction into the series, and I did really love it at the time. And then after playing this one and playing First Departure and stuff, you realise how bad it actually was, but I still really enjoyed it. I think it's just mainly for the battle mechanics. The battle mechanics in Star Ocean are some of the best that I've played. It reminds me of sort of like as a pre-Rogue Galaxy, even though it's not made by the same people.
We can handle this.
I'd love to do a Rogue Galaxy live stream because Rogue Galaxy is one of my favorite games ever.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Is there anything around? Okay, so that just takes me to there. I was trying to find out, see if there's any more chests around.
We can handle this. That was easier than I thought.
Might end up leveling up again before we get there. There's another chest, that's cool. Got some gold. Okay, there's nothing around here. Oh, yeah. Beware of dragons. That's... Maybe we shouldn't go any further now. Yeah, that's very important for a bit later on. I won't go into why just yet.
Ha! 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 Air slash! Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
There's a character, like, it's never confirmed within the story, but it's just assumed that. Oh no, I'm surrounded. There's a character in the first game called Ilya Silvestri, and she appears with Ronix, who is Claude's dad, and it's assumed that she is his mother. It's just never confirmed, like nowhere is it ever actually confirmed that it is his mom, you just assume it is. Because she was blonde and she had some of the same lines and stuff as him. And I think he gets some of her abilities as well, which is pretty cool.
Got you! That was easier than I thought.
Does that heal me? No, it doesn't heal me. I thought it, for some reason I thought it healed me.
Reina! That's close enough. So you're out. Let Reina go. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
I just like it just looks like a little dweeb.
We are in the middle of a holy ceremony.
It looks like a little dweeb, but it's just the fact he's called Alan, and it's just this really dramatic music.
I would appreciate it if you would show some respect. Now then, my Reina.
No! Mr. Kenny, help me!
Stop it! This isn't anything holy! You can't force someone into marriage like this!
Well, this is marriage. This is more like a ritualistic sacrifice going on here.
Mistaken here. We are in love with each other. Love with each other. Love.
Alan?
Love with...
Oh no!
Mr. Kenny!
Damn it! Look out!
Now is yeah, Rita. We got Rita with us.
Don't let your
So let's
down.
put her back up. We can, I believe, we can actually switch to Rita, and she's more of a mage, so she will heal us if we need it. Actually, let's have a look. Okay, items are actually an interesting mechanic in this game. Okay, so he hasn't got much left. Struggling against dark. Rita, what are you doing? She was just like stood there doing nothing.
Anyone hurt?
Good.
Whoa!
Claude leveled up and Rita leveled up. Meteor Palm, that was it.
Ooh, great.
Rita's gained 2 levels. I've got an antidote. And she was supposed to be doing stuff. She just stood there.
Reina, are you all right?
Yeah.
What happened to this guy, Reina?
I don't know. Ever since he came to Arlia, it's like he was possessed by something.
But people don't just turn into this kind of monster. What's going on here?
Alan, you were such a good person, too.
Reina.
Why did this have to happen? Alan!
He's still breathing.
why are you here?
Alan, you're back!
What do you mean? Oh, my head's spinning. I feel like I've been stuck in a dream for days.
I guess that stone was what caused all this trouble. Once it's gone, that was enough to turn him back to normal.
I'm so happy for you.
Let's go back to the mansion. We can figure everything out over there.
I don't know why, but my PC just keeps finally telling me that I need to update, even though I just updated it this morning.
I did all of that?
Yes, you did, I'm afraid. It was a terrible experience.
Wow. I can't remember a thing. You're telling me I had Bosman build that altar for me?
Yep, it was about 2 weeks ago that you sent me the order. And now that I think about it, that was around the time I started to notice you acting strangely. Like you were in your own little world or something.
It must have been that stone. Whatever power that stone's emitting was enough to mentally transform you.
I think you're right about that. The first time I saw that stone, it was like something swelled up inside my head. I felt like I could literally do no wrong. That I was right, and everyone else was to do my bidding. I don't remember much after that, but I don't think I'll ever be able to forget what it felt like at that single moment.
Alan.
Reina, I'm sorry. I know I was unconscious during that time, but I feel terrible for doing those things to you.
Don't feel bad, Alan. Besides, you're back to normal, and I know the real Alan would never do anything like that.
Thank you.
We better hurry back to Arlia. Your mom's worried about you, Reina.
Yeah.
I need to go explain what happened to everyone in Salva. Hopefully they'll be understanding.
Yeah, hopefully so. You know, you just like kidnapped a girl and like had an altar built.
Reina!
Well, looks like we owe you our thanks once again. You saved Reina's life not once, but twice now.
Oh, no. I hardly did anything worth thanking me for.
So is that what started this whole little episode? That little stone he found in the Salva mines?
Sure did.
That's the only explanation I can think of. When the stone shattered, Alan snapped back to normal.
First you go mad, then you transform into a monster. That stone almost reminds me of the sorcery globe.
Yes, it does seem to be that way. Perhaps the two are related somehow.
The sorcery globe.
That's just something that popped into my mind anyway.
It sounds like the town of Salva is in an uproar right now. As if Alan didn't cause enough chaos, rumors about the hero have made it over there as well.
I'm sorry. I know you had warned me about that.
Do not take that as a criticism. It was unavoidable with your mind focused upon saving Reina's life. Still, the story has spread too far now. Hiding it any longer will prove to be very impractical.
I see.
I see.
Would you mind investigating the sorcery globe for us, Mr. Kenny?
Sure. Just like sending me on this death-defying mission.
Awfully selfish request, but frankly, I cannot think of anyone more fitting for the task. I as well believe Alan's fit of madness has something to do with the sorcery globe.
Yeah.
If you could save him, then perhaps you could do yet more for us.
Mr. Kenny?
I mean, I could.
The sorcery globe. As of now, the sorcery globe seems to be the only thing on this planet that has any connection to outer space. I don't have anything else that's even close to a lead right now.
Yeah, it's basically like that. It's just like
now, it's hard to think of the sorcery.
It's like I
globe
know you've just like landed on this planet from somewhere. You don't know what's going on, but you know, can you just like go kill that meteor for me, please?
All right, I'll do it.
And he's just like, yeah, sure, okay, that's fine.
You will?
But first, let me just remind you that I'm not the hero. Saving the world is just way beyond me, I'm afraid. But I think the sorcery globe might provide some useful information for my own personal reasons. If I can help everyone else in the process, then I figure it'd be worthwhile, you know?
That's true.
Thank you very
Bastard
much,
appear, but
Mr.
can't have no
Kenny.
more.
We will help you out as best
About
we can.
level 5, 6.
Thank you, but I'm not making any promises.
Could you take me with you, Mr. Kenny?
Reina!
You heard what the mayor just said. I want to help out as best I can.
Okay.
But Reina, it's going to be dangerous.
Oh, she can't handle herself,
I
don't worry.
fully understand that, but I just know I will
Look
be
at
of
it, he's
some
just being
help
so
to you along
sexist
the
towards
way.
Reina. It's just like,
You don't know
you're
very
not allowed
much
to go,
about
you're a
this
girl.
land, do you, Mr. Kenny? So you're gonna need some kind of guide in your travels. I could at least provide you with that, right?
I suppose so, yes, but... Come on, Mayor, help me out here.
That's right, Mr. Kenny. Why don't you take her along if that's what she wants?
Mayor.
I'm sure she'll be a tremendous asset on the road. Please, think it over, son.
Well...
Okay, I got it. But get your mom's permission first, Reina. I'm not gonna let you come with me unless she gives the green light.
Yeah, I know.
In that case, you should probably head for Krosse first. That's a pretty large town, so I'm sure you'll find some leads there.
Okay. Thanks, Mir.
Take care on your way home, Reina. It's starting to get
Take care on your way home, she lives across...
cold now.
Oh, I'll be alright. My house is right over there, you know.
Yeah, I'd be just be like, no, I'm just gonna die now. I'm just gonna die on my way home when it's like across the road.
I'm not being a burden on you, am I? I know I kind of forced you into this.
No, of course not.
Listen.
So why are you looking forward to messing with Dice Rose 9, Dom?
Yes?
Oh, Reina, are you still here? I thought you'd be back home by now.
Have a good night.
And with that, Rena was found dead in
What's
the
the
morning.
matter with her? Oh, well, I can't have myself catch a cold out here. Back inside for me. And for you, too.
Yes, sir.
would you join me for a little chat before bed?
Sure.
You know, when that girl volunteered to go with you, there was a part of me that knew she'd do exactly what she did.
Yeah?
Why is that?
Reyna helped heal Alan's injuries, didn't she?
Yeah.
That
and welcome to the stream.
She has. Nobody else in the village has it.
How do you mean?
Allow me to be frank. Reyna is not Wester's real daughter.
So there's another instance, whilst this scene's going on with Claude, there's a scene going on with Reyna, but you don't see it as Claude. So one thing I do love about, like, I love how the sprites look in this game. They look so cool, they look very detailed for what they are. And they even look like this in the original. They only upgraded them slightly. But then you look at, like, the remakes of Final Fantasy 5 and 6 on the iOS and stuff, and they just look horrible. They're just, like, washed out all the sprites.
I suppose they felt sympathy for the couple, as they had never been blessed with a child of their own.
Does Reyna know about this?
No, she hasn't been told. I thought it was still too early. She could already say her own name when we found her, so we know for a fact that Reyna is her real name. Other than that, we have no idea where she came from, nor the reason she possesses the healing power that she has. In other words, everything about her is a total mystery to us.
You don't have any clue at all?
Nope.
Her only possession was the pendant around her neck. But that does not give any insight about her past. There isn't anything aside from that.
I had no idea.
I don't think many people did.
Look how late it is. I'm sorry to take up so much of your time. I've already prepared the bed upstairs for you, so please. Please, take good care of Reyna for me.
I promise, I will. Reyna. That's odd. It sounds like something's hitting the window. Is it coming from the balcony?
So we should be able to set off soon.
Reyna? What's wrong?
I want to talk to you. Can you come down for a moment?
we just gotta get through the the introduction to the story, and then we'll.
I'll be right there.
We had a few elements where it was fine, and we were starting doing stuff, but it's still just the introduction to what's happening.
Where did the mayor go?
But once we get to the morning, we should be fine, and then I'm probably going to do a little bit more, and then I'll finish it off.
Oh, there she is. So, what did you want to talk about at this hour?
Well, I told my mother I'm going, and, she was pretty surprised.
I would think so. Did she say no?
She didn't say anything, but then the mayor came by.
Oh.
Listen, Mr. Kenny, there's a reason why I want to come along with you.
A reason? What do you mean?
My mom, she's not my real mother. I don't think either of them realize I know, but I overheard them discussing it a long time ago. Father...
What am I supposed to do?
Please, keep your voice down. We wouldn't want Reina to hear us.
That girl's passed out on her bed, now that she's finally had enough of crying for her dead father.
I am sure this is just as much a shock for you as it is for her. But you are her mother. You need to stay calm, for her sake.
Stay calm? How am I supposed to stay calm? My husband is dead.
Westa.
Without him, what am I going to do? I still haven't told her yet. Now that he's gone, I'll have to tell her all by myself. Can you imagine having to tell your daughter that she's not your real child? I knew I should have thrown away that damn pendant. Why didn't I get rid of the last connection to her real parents? She would have been mine, my real daughter.
Yeah, she still doesn't look like a normal human though. She's got these weird ears and stuff.
So you want to search for your real mother?
I don't know. I don't have anything to go on besides this pendant. But the fact that whoever gave birth to me cared enough to give me this pendant, I think she must have loved me, at the very least.
Okay.
What about the mom you have now? Westa's the one that raised you. I can tell she has a lot of love and affection for you. What about her feelings?
It's true. What about her feelings, Reina?
I love her. She's the only mother I have.
So why all this then?
I want to know what I really am. Where was I born? Why was I in the sacred forest? Where did this power of mine come from?
Yeah, that's very true.
But more than anything else, I want to know what happened to the woman who gave birth to me. I'm not going with you because I want to leave my village. I'm going because one day, I will come back here again. It's getting late. I'm sorry I brought all this up.
No, it's...
Good night.
Okay, so finally, Reina is going to bed. So hopefully we'll be getting a little bit more into the story and stuff.
Take care of Reina for us, Mr. Kenny.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Reina.
Don't worry, Mom. I promise I'll be back soon.
Uh-huh.
Saying goodbye like this makes it all the better when I say hello again, right?
That's true.
Yeah, you're right.
Come back soon. Okay, Reina?
Alright, okay, so...
Thanks, Lucien. Remember to be a good boy, alright?
Okay.
Go on now. Wouldn't want to keep Mr. Kenny any longer than we have to.
Oh, yeah, but you have. You kept me a very, very long
You'd want
time.
to reserve enough time for the trip to Krosse, no? It's best if you set off as soon as you can.
So the first thing to do is visit the King of Krosse at the castle, right?
That's correct. He will certainly welcome you once you show him my letter of introduction. You'll be able to gather the latest information on what's going on from him.
Oh, definitely. I know the king pretty well myself.
Let's go then, Reina.
Awesome.
See you later, Mom.
Okay, so we're finally getting into... finally getting to leave.
Mr. Kenny.
I mean, it's been an hour and 45 minutes streamed so far, and we haven't done too much. We leveled up a couple of times, but... Oh, we got a private action. I know my mum listens to me as though we're a real daughter, but still, I can't help but want to meet my real mother. Actually, before we continue on, there was, I believe there was a chest in Reina's room. I wonder if we can actually get it now. Oh, we can. Blackberries, perfect. Before we continue on, let me just finish.
You scared me, Mr. Kenny. How long have you been there?
I just came in.
Oh, I see.
What?
What are you up to?
I was just reflecting back on the past a little.
Oops.
Oh?
When
I didn't see the
realized that I
options.
wasn't actually my mother's daughter. It was such a shock to me, the whole thing. I ran off to the
You get these things in the game where you call private actions, and you can go off and you can talk to the characters within the towns.
This boy, a friend of mine, came up to me. He gave me a lollipop and said, "Stop crying. You're wasting your tears. Instead, I want you to smile for me."
He said that
Alright,
to
welcome
you?
to the stream. I can see, we
really
got
cheered me
someone
up.
here, so that's cool.
So what happened to that kid?
I don't know. Several years later, he wound up leaving the village after something happened.
Oh.
I never had the chance to return the favor. I'm sorry. You probably weren't interested in hearing this.
Oh no. Actually, I apologize for butting in while you were thinking about all of that. Should I leave you alone for now?
No, I really don't mind it at all.
Awesome, okay.
Oh yeah. Well, that's good then.
Okay, I think you get character, like a boosted affinity with each character as well when you interact with them like that. So each one of them has their own interactions and things. So you gotta just gotta keep just making sure that you get on with it like that. So I'm gonna save it here. We have got quite a big difference in levels. Jeez, I didn't realize they were that big. Reina has brass knuckles and robes. And she did level up a couple of times. So let's go to Reina. She has what? She has now the ability to cut knife with quite a raise the strength here. Can cook dishes. She hasn't got enough points for that, but we are finally on our way around. So I think from this point on, Reina should actually start doing stuff. She'll be more useful now.
Here they come!
We better be careful.
I think it's just because she's primarily set to healing, I believe. That's why she's stayed far away.
Great.
Oh, she leveled up, cool. You don't want her to be too focused in the fight. There is a way, tactics. Focus on healing friends, there you go. Tactical you got. So if we switch to Claude... Hang on, we've got another private action. If we switch to Claude during battle and we take control of Reina, okay, what do you feel like doing? You end up, he'll just go off and do whatever he wants, like whatever he's set to. And because she's set to just focus on healing, that's why she's focusing just primarily on healing. And that's why she's not doing anything. So we could set her to a different strategy if we wanted to. We can't do it here because we're... Is there anything here? No. I don't believe that Reina can equip any of the leather stuff because she's a mage. So well, let's forget about that. Oh, there she is.
What's wrong, Reina?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking about my father.
I have to hand it to you, Reina. Losing your father must have been terrible, but you've been dealing with it so calmly.
Oh, not at all. I cried all the time back when it happened. What's your father like, Mr. Kenny?
My father? He's a great man, respected by everyone who knows him.
Wow, I'm jealous. He sounds wonderful. You must be really proud of him, Mr. Kenny.
Yeah, he's brilliant. Maybe too brilliant.
Alright, so we got a bit more of a scene.
We've entered orbit around planet Milokeenia.
So this is what happened prior to the game started.
Give me a surface scan.
This is an M-sized planet. Breathable E-type atmosphere. Looks like it's got a lot of ore deposits, especially chromium. I'm detecting life forms, but no evidence of sentient life.
The usual, then. I'll add the data to our star map.
Wait a minute, Admiral. There's a point on the surface that's turning up dark in the scan.
What do you mean?
There's an energy field present. But why would there be one here? Do we know anything about this field?
Checking our database.
No matches found. All right, we'll have to land on Milokeenia and check it out ourselves. Get us down as quickly as possible. Ensign Kenny, I'm appointing you to the landing party.
If I may, Admiral, my duty is to assist you at your command post, not to explore unknown planets.
I'm going down to Milokeenia too, Ensign. You're coming with me.
Admiral, what if something happens to you down on the surface?
We're here to discover the unknown, to unlock the secrets of the universe. Who could ask for anything more?
That's true.
I'm just an old man who's too decrepit for the battlefield. Are you trying to deny me the last bit of fun I can have in my life?
But sir... Never mind. Understood, Admiral.
Kurtzman, you take the bridge.
Be careful down there, sir.
Why is he just like casually in a business too?
Let's get moving.
Okay, so that's why the game started. They found like that signature and they went there to they're just going around scanning planets just to make sure and see if they can find anything. So it just gives you an insight to what was happening, so like a bit of backstory towards Claude and things. So you just gotta keep an eye out on all these for all these little interactions and these private actions.
So tell me, what logical reason is there for Claude to be in the landing party?
Beats me. Probably dear old dad trying to prop up his son's service record.
Too bad we all couldn't be the Admiral's son, right?
Well, nothing we can really do about it. Even someone like Admiral Ronix J. Kenny can't help but spoil the kid a little.
Is something wrong?
No.
Ugh, it's
Nothing.
cold. Alright, okay, so now that we've done that, we can... I believe we can just continue on. So if we come this way, then we just sort of leave anyway. And we're gonna head towards... Was Krosse north of here? So we're gonna head off to Krosse. Is there another one? If she's still stood in the same place, it probably isn't. It's probably just that I can just come back in and do it. Oh, she's not. Okay, so there is another private actually. She's there. She's just walking around. Yeah, she's just walking around. Okay, so that's fine then. When you go into each of the towns and stuff, it is best to just check all over and stuff. Because you might encounter something that you wouldn't normally encounter. Okay, so we're going to continue on to Krosse, which isn't too far away. I believe it's just up here. I believe that's Krosse there.
Here they come!
We better be careful.
Leave her alone.
That was easier than I thought.
So we have, I can't remember it going night already by the time we got here, but maybe this is
The trip took a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah.
There's nobody around.
The castle looks like it's locked up too.
Let's stay at the inn for the night. We can visit the castle tomorrow.
Okay. Is that the inn? Yeah.
Why, it's Reyna! You've been quite a stranger lately.
Sorry I haven't been around, Aunt Rachel. How are things going?
Oh, as well as always, I'd say. Oh, found a new man, did you? Worrying Westa to no end, no doubt.
He's not my boyfriend.
Well, you didn't have to shout it like that.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Well, you're in luck. I've got a lovely vacant room just for the two of you. How about I let you stay there for the night? On the house.
Perfect.
Are you sure that's okay?
Oh, nothing but the best for my niece on her special night.
I told you already, it's not like that at all. I swear.
Not at all, huh?
Come to think of it, Mr. Flack paid a visit to town a couple of weeks earlier.
Diaz was here?
But he left soon afterwards. Not that he had any particular destination in mind.
I see.
Well, make yourselves comfy.
Thank you so much, Aunt Rachel.
Alright.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Take care of Raina for me, all right?
Yes, of course. By the way, I couldn't help but wonder, who's Mr. Flack?
You mean Diaz?
She mentioned the name earlier, so I was just curious.
His full name's Diaz Flack. He used to live in Arlia like me. Something terrible happened to him, though, a long time ago, and because of that, he left the village.
Well, I'll try to avoid the subject then.
Thanks.
Do you mind if I make one request, though?
What is it?
You really don't have to call me Mr. Kinney. It just makes me feel weird when I call you Raina.
Okay, I'll remember that from now on.
Well, let's get ready for bed then. It's getting late.
Alright.
Looks like it. Good night, Claude.
So,
good night, Raina.
What we're going to do is, I'm not going to finish it off here just yet. There is, like, today I wanted to get up to a certain point, and we're coming up to that point, but it's probably maybe be another half an hour, maybe, something like that.
Well, how did things go?
We had a great night's sleep, Aunt Rachel. Thanks for asking.
Oh, you know that's not what I meant.
It's very, very crude. Alright, okay, so we're now in Krosse and everyone's hanging around. Oh, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. We're doing some Star Ocean today. Star Ocean Second Evolution, which is one of my favourite games of all time. What's he have to say? Guy, the best is over near them. Okay. So there's nothing over here. I can't remember how Krosse is laid out, if there's any shops. I'm assuming there would be a shop somewhere. So let's have a look over here. Oh yeah, there's a couple of shops. There's a weapon shop here, so we might be able to get some better weapons. Broadsword, no. Venomous stingers, rod. Okay, so we've got some better armor. We'll come back for that. Skill, guild, wisdom. Oh, oop. Knowledge and guide. I'm going to say you seem to be familiar with these skills. Okay, so you get these different skills. Knowledge includes recipe, senses. So basically, what we do is we buy these. Okay. There are two main reasons for learning skills. The first is to acquire the bonuses provided by each skill. By increasing your skill level, you can improve your own attributes Or, for example, increase the amount of HP and MP restored when you use herbs. The second reason is to acquire specialities that you can learn by combining skills. There are 17 specialities, such as cooking and art, but it can take a lot of work to learn them all. Ideally, you should think carefully before you distribute your skill points. So, let's get technical as well. So basically, like, when you put skill points into them, you can boost your character's stats. But you could also get all the benefits from it. Okay, so here's a item shop. Aquaberries cures poison. Okay, so we're okay for items for now, I believe. We are going to go to the castle. Which is around up here. This is a reception of council payments tax. This is what we want, isn't it? Or is it you?
This is the front desk for the audience chamber.
This is the place. I'll write our names in for you.
Ah, I see you're here on behalf of Mayor Regis of Alia.
Sure.
Yes, sir. I'd like to have an audience as soon as possible, if I may.
Very well. If you could kindly wait until I make the arrangements.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome to look around the castle until the time comes.
Alright, so let's...
That would be great. Thank you. We're in, Claude.
It's pretty nice of them to let us look around the castle whilst preparations are being made. Because, like, usually you'd just be like... told to wait. I just wanted to see if there was any items around somewhere. Doesn't look like it though. Okay. What about the bottom floor? It doesn't seem like it. There's the barracks. Cross kitchens. No, okay, so there's not a lot going on in the castle. What's down here? Oh, there's items here, yay! Wooden shield, which goes to Claude. A leather helmet. And that went to Reina. Okay, so she can equip leather stuff, but it's probably better if she equips robes and things. Okay. I guess we have to just keep looking around the castle. Oh, I'm sorry, you look so much like Prince that I thought you were in for a second. Okay. Your turn is coming up. Please head for the foyer in the main stairway. What's in here? Oh, nothing. Okay. Okay, so it's our turn.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Just remember to be careful.
Okay.
Pardon me?
I believe we're joined by someone else shortly.
It is an honor, Your Majesty.
Ah, it's you, Reina. It has been a long time, hasn't it? I can hardly recognize you. You've grown to be even more beautiful than what I've heard from Regis.
I'm glad to see you in good spirits, sire.
Oh, there's no need for formalities, Reina. What can I do for you today?
Yes, sire. We have begun to conduct an investigation into the sorcery globe. As part of that, we were wondering if your majesty could give us whatever information on the globe and its properties that you currently possess.
Okay.
Heavens, you're the one conducting this investigation?
Yes, sire, and we are treating the job with as much resolve and determination as it deserves.
Well, if that be the case, then it wouldn't do to hold anything back from you.
So we got this character that's appearing on the right here. The character is currently in the world.
I don't need to remind you of all the earthquakes and volcanic eruptions that have occurred worldwide lately. However, the exact cause of this activity remains a total mystery even to us.
Have you given any thought to the idea that the sorcery globe is behind all this?
Well, without some kind of evidence to back up that theory, it is difficult to be 100% sure about anything.
Okay. Current state of the El Kingdom.
I hear that people and monsters are fighting a pitched struggle in El Kingdom territory at present. Unfortunately, few details have been given on the scope of the battle or the number of casualties incurred as a result.
Are there any ships right now that can take us to El?
There are, but they have been strictly regulated. Wild rumors have a way of spreading quickly during wartime, needless to say.
And then, nature of the sorcery globe.
I am afraid we know very little about the machinations of the sorcery globe ourselves. Or rather, it would be more accurate to say we know nothing at all.
Haven't you sent a team to investigate it?
I have, but unfortunately, any hope for their return seems to have perished at this point. To sum up the current situation, despite all our best efforts, we have failed to obtain even a trace of information about the sorcery globe.
I see.
That's why we've decided to enlist the help of any willing adventurers in the area.
That explains all of the adventurers we saw in town.
I hardly need to remind you, Reina, that your investigation into the sorcery globe is an extremely dangerous endeavor. If it were up to me, I would sincerely suggest that you call off this investigation immediately.
Don't worry, I'll be all right. I have Mr. Kenny on my side here.
Oh, so you have that much faith in his strength? In any case, it looks like you could do with some better equipment.
I really could.
Here, His Majesty has granted you a travel permit, along with a small parting gift.
So it's 600 fall, which is perfect. And a travel permit so we can get around.
But Your Majesty!
Please, take it. It's a perfectly fitting payment for helping us root out the cause of this cataclysm.
Thank you so much, Your Majesty.
If you're traveling to the El Kingdom, the interim transport ship departing from Kuruk would be best.
We appreciate your generous support, Your Majesty.
Alright.
I hardly even opened my mouth.
It's not just you. Even I felt like I had butterflies in my stomach.
Alright, so we are prepared to go. We need to go to Kuruk to get our boat. And a couple of other bits. But before we do that... Oh, what's happening? We have that lady there that we saw at the castle.
What is the meaning of this? I believe I procured this fair and square.
What the hell are you talking about, lady? You practically stole it from me!
Stole? Exactly when did I partake in something anywhere even close to stealing?
Enough of your crap! Hand it over or you're dead!
Wait a minute. I can't just let this go on.
Claude?
Who the hell's this little brat?
Hey, you! That's no way to speak to a lady, you know.
What was that?
Let's be a little more civilized here, alright?
Are you talking to me, kid?
I sure am.
If I recall correctly, you were gonna fight me, not this little boy.
What? I'll kill you, you little...
If you want to pick a fight, you'd best choose your opponents more carefully. Not that I'm particularly enthralled with getting in a fight over something I didn't do.
You're gonna pay for this!
And everyone just walks off.
Hopefully that taught him something. I must thank you, my boy. You were quite the courageous one.
Boy?
Your bravery has struck a chord inside of me. Truly brilliant.
It was nothing.
You're blushing, Claude.
By the way, are you the couple who had an audience with the king earlier?
How'd you know that?
I just happened to be on a tour of the castle at the time, and I overheard some guards gossiping about two people who got special permission to jump ahead in the king's schedule.
And you realized that was us?
I wondered what made that pair so special, so I sneaked into the throne room to find out for myself.
That's impressive.
I have some information that I believe you will appreciate. Without going into too many details, I just happened to get my hands on this map from an auction that I attended not long ago. Supposedly, this map shows the way to an ancient treasure hidden inside a certain cave. Would you be interested in joining me as I explore the cave?
Okay, so we got our first instance of character recruitment going on here.
We really don't have time to go treasure hunting right now.
Oh? Are you sure? You might uncover a hint or two related to your own goal. Well, would you like to come along?
So if you want to, you don't have to do this, but I really like to.
An ancient treasure. Maybe it'll provide me with some leads. Sounds like fun. I'll take the offer.
Ah, I knew you'd come around. My name is Celine Jules. I'm a treasure hunting enthusiast.
So we got
Now then, let me show you the map one more time. See this? First, we'll set off for the Krosse Cave, which lies east of Krosse.
Krosse Cave? You mean that natural cave? Everyone knows that place.
Indeed, it's the very one.
I would have thought that anything worth excavating in there was long gone by now.
Well, supposedly this map just recently came to light for the first time.
Wow.
Right. Let's make sure we have all the equipment we need before we depart.
I could get used to having you two around.
I'm not feeling very good about this.
Did you say something?
Me? No. Let's go.
So we got a treasure map to go and explore the cave, the Krosse cave to the east, and at least for now we have Celine with us. So there she goes into our character slot at the bottom. Let's have a look at these skills then, because she's probably got, she has none, but she's got level 5 in aesthetics. She's got level 2 in technology, level 2 in phrenology, and I believe like she comes with her own. Okay, we got meteor palm, so we can use that now as well. I forgot about that. Spell usage. So Raider's got heal and antidote, so we can heal poison. And Rita is our white mage basically, and Celine is our black mage. And a lot of people don't like using mages in this game, but I really love using mages. So for now that I've got the 3 characters, I am going to leave it off here. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone that did watch, and anyone that's watching the archive. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Don't forget to follow me here on Twitch. Any donations are usually appreciated to get to the goal of getting the 160 for the HD PS4 capture card. And thank you very much for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next live stream.